Hi, this is Dan Colbert. It's May 3rd, 2012 in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm standing with an old friend of mine who I'm very close to, although I only met him about 3 hours ago. But I feel close to him because he's an impresario. He put on an event here today, along with Watershed Capital, where it was sustainable opportunity and education. And he had a good time doing it, didn't you, Matt Brill?
Yeah.
How are you, Matt?
I'm good. Do we hold hands? Is this how we
Later,
like this?
after
Okay.
the camera's off.
I had a great time. It was a great event. We had a great group of people. Our goal, my goal here, and Foundation Source's goal was to create demand for these types of investments in Atlanta and the Southeast. I think that the speakers and our keynote speaker, Steve Viederman, were fantastic, and it's important to hear what's going on in the world of socially responsible investing.
Well, I saw in your bio here, I can't even count to 1,000. You've got 1,000 clients? Tell me about that.
Yeah, we have over 1,000 private family foundation clients, and for whom we do philanthropic advisory, compliance, and we do all the things that clients don't want to do when they set up a foundation. So, I haven't met somebody that set up a foundation because they wanted to become an expert in tax code. They just want to give away money, and we help them do that.
And I would imagine that there's some economies of scale. You can spread certain costs among 1,000 that individually they'd have to incur themselves. How's that work?
Yeah, that is correct. We are, the way we've set up the model is, we have essentially all of our clients get a full staff, and we spread the cost of that staff over a client base of 1,000. And so they have a chief technology officer, a chief compliance officer, an administrative assistant, a philanthropic advisor, and we're able to bring those resources to bear with all of our clients, no matter the size. So they can be a couple $100,000 in their foundation all the way up to several hundred million.
And you're based in Connecticut?
We are. We're based in Fairfield, Connecticut, and I run the Southeast out of Atlanta.
I see. And do you sponsor many of these events, or is this something you're just getting involved in?
We do a few a year. This was an important one for us. Again, we want people to come to us for information and knowledge, and so we're not interested in just doing commercials. We just want to make sure that people perceive Foundation Source as a source for information, whether it's about socially responsible investing or, what can my foundation do, or how do I get my kids involved.
But just so the lawyers out there who are watching, you don't practice law, so you don't compete with the lawyers. You help the lawyers because
correct.
You're an outlet for them to bring their clients for help.
That is correct. We do not practice law. We're not a law firm. We don't custody assets. We don't manage money. We don't provide any investment advice. We are a resource to attorneys. We get a lot of referrals from attorneys because, as you know, as an attorney, when an attorney sets up a foundation for a client, they cross their fingers and they hope they don't get in trouble. And the only time a foundation knows that they have a legal question is when they get a letter from the IRS saying, hey, you have a legal question. And so we're there before that ever happens. We're there to take the handoff from the attorney and walk down the road with the client.
You strike me as a guy that enjoys what he's doing. You have fun doing this?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
What's the best part about it? What's the most fun you get?
I think it's being with entrepreneurs and successful people at an inflection point in their life where they are going from success to significance, and that they've achieved, and now they want to give back. They want to make sure that their kids know the value of that, and they want to engage their family in the process.
And what did you do before you got into the foundation work?
Before I got into foundation world, I syndicated private equity deals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any particular sector or
healthcare mostly.
Very good.
Yeah.
Growing section.
Yeah.
What did I forget to ask you, Matt, that I should have?
I'm a Cancer. I enjoy long walks on the beach.
Okay. Do you karaoke?
Do I karaoke?
Is that it? Karaoke? I don't even know.
I've been known to, not since I quit drinking.
All right. Well, do you have a question you'd like to ask me? We'll turn the tables.
Who does your hair?
Well, I do it myself to save money.
You don't
actually,
say.
No, I don't. I wish I had more hair, but,
You have more hair than I. More hair than I.
But I think that the less hair you have, the more intelligence. There's been studies
could not agree more.
to prove that. Well, thank you, and we enjoyed talking with you, Mayor.
Thank you.
And thank you for sponsoring this great event today.
Thanks.